West. We're in Hartford, Connecticut today for a battle in the American between 17th ranked SMU and Kevin Ollie and his UConn Huskies. A look at the standings in the American as we sit here in late February. What a run it has been for SMU, 17th in the country. It has been a two-horse race at the top with Cincinnati, and the Huskies giving chase in that fourth slot at 9 and 6. Hi, everyone. So excited to be with you courtside alongside Clark Kellogg. I'm Spiro Thetis. So, Clark, here we go. First matchup between these two teams. The Mustangs handled them down in Dallas, but we know the Huskies are a different team right now.
Much improved. They've won 7 of the last 9, in part because they've shot it better and they've rebounded better. They'll need both today.
What a season it has been for Tim Jankovic and SMU. Didn't start out that way. They stumbled out of the gates, just 4-3 through their first 7, and then everything changed. Just one loss for this club since early December. It's a unique team, not a lot of height. Everyone can do a little bit of everything, but this kid has been the catalyst, the junior transfer, Shemi Ojale.
He has been terrific, absolutely splendid. One of the elite players in the country because he can hurt you inside with his strength and athleticism, but he can also kill you softly with his perimeter stroke. And you see the last 4 games, 22 points a game, 7 rebounds. Tremendous competitor and a high IQ player.
One of the leading candidates for Player of the Year, certainly in the American. Meantime, for Connecticut, this has been a roller coaster of a season. High expectations for them. Had that vaunted incoming freshman class. They were ranked 18th in the preseason AP poll, but then the critical injuries early in the season. They lose Terry Larrier, the VCU transfer, who was expected to be their #1 player. Really struggled. They were 4 games under 500 in early January. Everyone left them for dead, and then this kid, Jalen Adams, started the turnaround, and they are right back into the thick of things. Clark, that leads us to our AT&T Fast Analysis.
And you just talked about Jalen Adams. Here he is, raking and taking. Connecticut has to do a good job on the defensive glass, so they have opportunities like this. SMU, excellent defensively, but if you beat the defense down the floor, you get a chance to get fast break points. That's what UConn has to do in part today. SMU, one of the very best passing teams in the country because they are so versatile and interchangeable as a group, and they are smart and unselfish, and they let the ball find the best shot.
Tim Jankovic, the 57-year-old head coach, born in Gary, Indiana, grew up in Kansas. What a run it has been. Took over, of course, for the Hall of Famer Larry Brown last July, and a surprising situation there with Brown deciding to step down. And this is how he and the Mustangs will start against the Connecticut Huskies, who come in at 14-13 overall and 9-6 in conference play. We've talked about Jalen Adams, but Rodney Purvis, their other guard, has been just as instrumental in this stretch that has seen the Huskies, Clark, win 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, and you talk about Purvis in the last 5, 53% shooting from behind the arc.